Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets, starting with sterling yen. Sterling yen back up into the box, reaching the 199.32 is the main resistance inside the box right now. It needs to hold right now 198. I'm going to say, let me come right down here and say like 198.75. That's the level that has to hold to see if we can break up through the top and then attack this recent high here that we have at 190. Actually, 200. Dollar yen is in a tear, so hanging out at 150.50 right now. That really caused the euro or the sterling yen really to spike, because if we look at good old sterling dollar itself, we had support point at 131.72. And the marketplace kind of turned off of it. So we only made a low of 131.85, where I called support at 131.72. So that's pretty damn close. So right now, as it stands, let's put up a line. Let's get up a resistance line or a break. What we need to break through here, horizontal ray. I'm going to go right up to here, 132.50. That's what it's got to get over 132.50 to show continued strength, potentially going up to potentially like 133.12. I'll put that up there right here, 133.12. If it gets rejected from here and we break the 131.72, we're really looking at 130, like I'm going to go 85, 130, right there, 130.86. So looking at sterling yen, okay, really as it stands, like I said, we made the high of 199.25. So yeah, 198.75 has got to hold to show that it's continuing on its strength, and you got to pay attention to sterling dollar. It's got to pop up. Now we could also be watching dollar yen. If dollar yen comes off, that actually could, curtail sterling yen's run, as if cable does not rebound. Okay, we're going to be getting into dollar yen right now. All right. Look at this. All right, dollar yen yesterday got long. I told you in the video yesterday, we were up at 149 like 12. I said if we rebound back down to 148, say 40 level, and it holds, it's going to take off and break up to the top. I did not think it was going to 150 like 50. I didn't think that at all. But hey, it did it. Markets are markets. So I got long yesterday on the dip. I got long at 148.61 with a stop loss at 148.31. Market slowly grinded up. I knew once we took the top out, we were going to head to like 149.50 was my target, my original target, and it's right here. It's this red line right here. Okay, I said I went a little conservative here. I went 149.43. Market then got hammered back down. Now I took partial profits in it, and I put a stop at 148.90. I didn't think that it would crack 90 and then not stabilize. No, it cracked 90 and then reversed again and went up to 150.50. So as it stands right now, it's got to hold this level, 149.73. I'm thinking that it could cool from here, potentially come back down, trade into these points right here, and then it's kind of like an indecision. I really don't know. How dollar yen could go. It could go to 153, right? But I'm thinking that we should be able to get a little bit of consolidation. What happened really was also the Bank of Japan downplayed an October rate hike. So for a brief period this morning, the market commentators mused that the Bank of Japan could announce the next rate hike of the cycle as soon as October. And it basically, they said no. Really, they would want a weaker yen. They would want a weaker yen because of the trade deal that they struck with the United States. to help absorb, some of that cost, they would actually lower the yen to actually export more, right? So there's a couple kind of a double-edged sword in this thing. All right, so that's the critical price for dollar yen right now, 149.73. Let me change the color. Let me change it to like gold or something like that. Why is it going to change in my color here? Come on. All right, doesn't want to change the color. I'm not going to fiddle with it. But anyway, that's the point right here. 149.73 has to hold. All right, let's move on over to good old euro yen. Oh, this one, man. This one banging right up against resistance right now after recovering from 169.74. I think I told you I had a point down there. I don't have it marked up on this chart, but I did say that if we broke 170.83, we were looking at like 169.60. Well, it came pretty close to it. So as it stands right now, let's see, where are we? 172.30. I'm going to move this up. I'm going to say 171, say 70. Has to hold this level. If it can get through this point, that means dollar yen's really rallying, and euro yen could potentially drift up to like 172, 173. The figure is massive resistance here, 173.28. If it breaks down through this level, we could drift back down to like 171, say 20. Okay, so that's what's going on in all the crosses and straight up sterling dollar and dollar yen. If you like what you see, give a like and subscribe. Don't forget, a link in the description. Get yourself a free video, ebook. You can't beat the price. It's about breakouts, whether or not they're qualified or not. It's a nice little cheat sheet for you. And remember, always, 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 until tomorrow, enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.